Good morning, everyone. Apologize for the delay. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty. Hopefully everyone can see my screen okay and hear me all right. This again is Ryan Hayes with Engage121 for this week's Engage121 product update webinar. Again, I am joined by Jennifer McDonald, who will answer any of your questions as we go through. Again, the phone lines will be muted for the duration of this webinar, so if you do have questions, please do use the questions system as part of the GoToWebinar software. So today we've got a couple of exciting features that are one that is in the application now, one that will be going into the application probably later today, as well as an update for the iPhone app. And we'll do a quick review of what's in there. So the first thing we're going to start with is LinkedIn groups. So last night we published an update to our system for LinkedIn groups. So to get all this set up and running, the first thing you need to do is go into Account, and you need to make sure that you have a connection, a LinkedIn connection connected there. This needs to be your LinkedIn profile that has groups connected to it that you're a member of. You don't have to be the manager of them or anything like that. You just have to be a member of those groups. Once you've got that part sorted out, go over to Profile and then click on Preferences. And you'll see that there is a checkbox for importing your LinkedIn groups. So once you check that box, we will go out to LinkedIn and request a list of all of your groups and start pulling all of those in, both into your listen feed as well as making them available in Speak. So if we switch over to Speak here, we'll type a post, and then we'll go down to LinkedIn. And you see we now have a new post type of a group post in addition to our regular status update. There are certain limitations to what LinkedIn actually supports through the API. So at this point it is plain text posts. However, you can certainly include your shortened links or any URLs that you have, and LinkedIn will translate those. Now, for a group post, the thing that is a little different from a regular status update is you do need to provide a title for the post. So we'll put one in here. And this functions kind of along the same lines as our Facebook Notes functionality. So everything that we put in the box up top is what goes in as the body of the message. And then when we choose the post type, we've got the additional field of adding a title. Obviously, you can still make edits to this here and make a change if it's not looking quite the way you wanted it to. But once we've put it all together, go ahead and submit the post. And this obviously can be done in combination with posting to other platforms at the same time. If you have something set up like what we have here with our sample Java 1-to-1 employees group, if you've got something set up that's an internal group or something along those lines, you can obviously post a Connect 1-to-1 at the same time that you're posting to LinkedIn. As well as posting about company news on Twitter or Facebook at the same time. So all those things can happen in concert. Now, you'll see under the latest discussions here the post that I just created. So then that title is what is hyperlinked at the top, and then the body is what's the body of it is what's displayed below. So that's available right now. You can start doing those posts now. In addition to that, we're going to bring everything into Listen for you. So if we go into Listen, I've got a LinkedIn filter set up, and you'll see that things that come in from your groups will say via the group name. So you know that it is a group post, and you know what group it came in from. So you have all of your LinkedIn posts in here. You'll be able to review those and respond to them. And if it is a post that you created, you'll also be able to, you'll have an X where you can delete that post from the group, as well as if your regular status updates. You'll be able to delete and post and manage and review all of that content. If something comes in that you do want to comment on, you can click on Engage. You can comment on the post. You can like the post, and you can do both of those at the same time. Just fill in the comment, click Engage, and it will comment and like at the same time. So that's all live and available in the application right now. Now, what is going to be coming later today is the ability to reply to a post as an outlet. So we'll hop over to our test server here and take a look at a feed that is post coming in on our outlet pages. So as a corporate user, I may be set up so that I can post to my outlets pages without their approval. And if I'm managing all of these local pages at the corporate level, and I'm not, and we don't have someone at the local level who's also managing things. So if I have things set up that way, we will allow you to now post as the outlet. So if we click on Engage and click on Comment, I'll see all of my connected platforms at the corporate level, but I'll also have the ability to comment on it as the outlet themselves. If I don't have the permissions to post without approval, this will go into the approval queue just like a regular Speak Local post would. So when I create the post and send it through, and then I click Engage, that will go into the approval queue for that outlet. So they'll be able to, they'll see it come up in their planner where they'll be able to approve or reject that post before it actually goes out. So we provide all of that sort of permission structure to operate, to support all of the different types of organizational structures. So if you do have everything managed at a corporate level, we provide the tools where you can do that. If you have everything managed at a local level and corporate is just assisting, we provide the tools to accommodate that as well. But that will be going into the system a little later on today. Again, made available for all of our franchise or enterprise clients that are looking for that sort of information, that sort of capabilities. This is going to be rolled out in advance of the new listen, and for those of you who weren't able to join us last week, I'll give you again just a real quick preview as you'll be seeing this in the application in the near future as well. This is what listen will look like in the near future. You are going with a look that should be very familiar to you with the new Explorer layout. So instead of having the tabs across the top, we now have the sliders here that you can select, and selecting one of them gives you the ability to cycle through the rest of your filters. You'll have things like being able to create cases and all of the tags and functionality that you're used to. So that's coming very soon as well. But I just wanted to point out that we will be making the reply as outlet functionality available before we actually roll out the rest of Listen. So all coming soon, all great new features. So we've gone through LinkedIn groups. We've talked about replying as an outlet. And I just wanted to briefly point out that we have updated our iPhone app. And I apologize, my computer is running a little slow today. There we go. We've updated the iPhone app now to include Speak. So if you're already using the iPhone app, then if you go into your App Store and look under Updates, you'll see that you have an update available. If you're not using the iPhone app, you can go into the App Store and search for Engage121, and you'll be able to find that, that app there that you can download. It's certainly a free app, and you can put it on your iPhone or iPad or what have you, whatever iOS device you're using. So this is the existing functionality of Listen. That hasn't changed. You still have your Listen feed feeding in once you've logged in. You also have the ability to view your tasks, but then we have added Speak in as well. So all of the platforms that you have available to post through in Engage121 on your desktop, you'll now be able to do in the iPhone application as well. So choose a platform, and then choose, if you have multiple connections, you'll be choosing from the connections on the account to determine which one you're actually going to post through, and then compose your post and speak. So again, for if you're at a conference, if you're remote and you need to be able to submit a post to get something out there, we're giving you the tools to do that, and certainly the tools to manage your tasks. So if you do have someone who is managing things and reviewing and monitoring things at a desktop and assigning them as needed to the folks who are actually going to respond, you'll be able to get those tasks on your phone and respond on your phone, and keep it all integrated for reporting and everything within the Engage121 application. So not a whole lot to go through today. There is a lot with LinkedIn groups. We're working to cover everything that they make available through their API. It's still fairly limited at this point, but we are accommodating everything that we can there. Again, the replies outlet will use the existing permission structure. So if you are set up where your outlets need to approve your post before they go out, it will stay that way. If they do not need to approve it, you'll be able to post directly as the outlet and comment on any of those wall posts. And then the updated iPhone app is available and ready today. You can go download it and start making use of it, or certainly update any version that you already have downloaded. As always, if you have questions about our webinar, things that you'd like to see in future webinars, you can always reach out to either Jenny, or you can tweet us at Engage121, or reach out to us and let us know what you'd like to see covered, what you think about the webinars. If there's different things that you'd like to see us talk about, review, please let us know. We'd love to hear the feedback. Additionally, if you have questions about how to implement this for your particular account or any of the features that we've gone through today, by all means, please reach out to your client experience representative, either directly or through our support at Engage121 inbox. Please reach out to them and let them know how they can help you implement any of the things that you've seen today. Again, thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend, and if you have any questions, please let us know.